She could have kept it. The thick leather wallet lay in her hands, stuffed with bills that could pay her rent for months. No one was watching, no one would know. But instead of slipping it into her bag, she whispered, "It's not mine," and walked toward the address on the ID inside. What she didn't know was that her choice that night would put her face to face with a billionaire CEO and change her entire life. Welcome to our channel, friends. This is one of the most emotional love stories you'll hear today. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, which city are you watching from? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss our heartfelt stories. The city was cruel on rainy nights. Amelia Hart, 24, pulled her thrift store coat tighter as she hurried down the sidewalk. Her shoes were worn, her paycheck gone to rent, and her stomach was still empty from skipping dinner. She was on her way home from the late shift at the cafe when she spotted it, half hidden under a bus stop bench. A wallet. Thick, heavy, expensive looking. Her hands trembled as she picked it up. Inside were credit cards, a sleek business card, and cash, more than she had ever held at once. She could pay her mother's medical bills. She could finally fix the leaky roof. But Amelia's conscience screamed louder than her hunger. She flipped open the business card. Ethan Cole, CEO, Cole Enterprises. The address on the ID wasn't far. Her heart raced as she decided she would return it. The next morning, Amelia found herself standing in front of a skyscraper of glass and steel. Cole Enterprises towered above the city, intimidating and glittering. She almost turned back. Inside, the receptionist frowned at her shabby coat. "Do you have an appointment?" "No, but I found this. I need to return it." The receptionist's eyes widened at the name. She disappeared into the elevator, leaving Amelia in the marble lobby. Minutes later, a tall man in a tailored suit stepped out. Dark hair, sharp eyes, confidence radiating. He looked at Amelia, then at the wallet in her hands. "You found this?" he asked. "Yes," she whispered. "Nothing's missing." He opened it, checked quickly, then studied her face. Most people would have kept it. She hadn't. Ethan Cole's expression softened. "Follow me." Amelia hesitated, heart pounding. Why was he asking her upstairs? She stepped into the elevator beside him, unaware that within minutes, he wouldn't just thank her, he would make her an offer that would upend her world. The top floor of Cole Enterprises felt like another planet. Sunlight streamed through glass walls, and polished desks gleamed. Amelia clutched her coat, feeling small and out of place. Ethan gestured for her to sit in his office, a space larger than her entire apartment. "You could have kept it," he said simply. "I couldn't," she replied, voice shaking. "It wasn't mine." He studied her. "Do you know how rare that is?" Amelia tried to smile. "My mom always said, if you don't earn it, it will never truly belong to you." For a moment, Ethan said nothing. Then he leaned forward. "I want to know your story." Amelia hesitated but spoke about the cafe job, the bills, her sick mother, the night she skipped meals so her brother could eat. She hadn't meant to share so much, but something in his steady gaze made her believe he was listening. Finally, Ethan said, "I need people I can trust. Integrity like yours doesn't come cheap. How would you like to work here?" Amelia blinked. "Here? I'm not qualified." "I'll decide that," Ethan replied with a small smile. "You'd start as my assistant. If you can handle it, we'll go further." Her chest tightened. An assistant to a billionaire CEO? It sounded impossible. "But why me?" she asked softly. "Because you did the right thing when no one was watching," Ethan said. "That's the kind of partner I need." The first days were overwhelming. She traded her apron for office files, cafe orders for boardroom schedules. Ethan was strict but fair. He noticed details, tested her patience, but never treated her as less. Still, whispers floated through the office. Who is she? Why her? Some said she was lucky. Others said she must be his secret girlfriend. Amelia kept her head down, working harder than anyone. One night, As she left late, she overheard two executives. "She's not cut out for this. Ethan will drop her soon." The words stung. But Amelia refused to quit. The next morning, Ethan walked into the office, a storm in his expression. "Amelia, I need you in the meeting today. Don't just sit, take notes. Watch closely." She nodded, hiding her nerves. What Amelia didn't know was that this meeting wasn't routine. It would reveal secrets and enemies that could destroy everything she had just stepped into. The boardroom was filled with powerful men and women, their suits sharp, their voices sharper. Amelia sat quietly at Ethan's side, pen poised. Halfway through, Ethan presented numbers that showed a massive success for the company. But one executive, Mr. Harlow, interrupted. "These reports don't add up," he said coolly. "There's money missing." Amelia froze. Ethan's jaw tightened. "Explain yourself." Harlow smirked. "Maybe your new assistant can tell us where it went." His eyes flicked to Amelia with disdain. The room grew tense. Amelia's face flushed. She had barely started. How could he accuse her? Ethan's voice was low, dangerous. "Careful." But later, Amelia found a file left on her desk, a ledger with discrepancies circled. She stayed late, digging through the records. What she uncovered made her blood run cold. Someone had been diverting funds into a hidden account. And Harlow's name was all over it. The next morning, she placed the folder on Ethan's desk. "I think I found something." He scanned it, his eyes darkening. "You did more than find something. You just saved this company." But the danger wasn't over. That night, as Amelia left the building, footsteps followed her. She turned, heart racing. A man in a dark coat loitered by the corner, watching. She hurried home, unaware that uncovering Harlow's scheme had placed a target on her back, and the man tailing her was about to make his move. Amelia's phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. "Stay quiet, or you'll regret it." Fear coiled in her stomach, but she refused to be intimidated. The next day, she told Ethan everything. His face hardened. "You're not alone in this. We'll deal with it together." Within days, Harlow was exposed in front of the board. The stolen funds, the threats, all laid bare with evidence Amelia had gathered. He was removed, his arrogance crumbling as security let him out. The room applauded Ethan. But he raised a hand. "This wasn't me," he said. "This was Amelia Hart. Without her integrity, we would have lost everything." Amelia flushed as dozens of powerful eyes turned to her. Later, in his office, Ethan looked at her quietly. "You know, you didn't just save my company. You reminded me why I built it, to work with people who can be trusted." She smiled nervously. "I was just doing my job." "No," he said, stepping closer. "You were doing what's right. From the wallet to this moment. That's why you're not just my assistant anymore." Her breath caught. "What do you mean?" Ethan held out a contract. "I want you as my partner. Not just in business." His eyes softened. "If you'll have me, maybe in life, too." Tears welled in Amelia's eyes. She had walked in with nothing but honesty. Now, she was being offered not just a future, but love she never thought possible. And that was the story of love found in the most unexpected place. If this touched your heart, tell us in the comments below. What would you have done if you found that wallet? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who believes in second chances.